On August 9th, 2025, the world was stunned. India's S-400 Triumph air defense system reportedly achieved a record kill, neutralizing a target from 300 kilometers away. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh himself praised its technical prowess. On paper, it was the ultimate game-changer we were all promised. But while the headlines celebrated a technological marvel, the reality on the ground was far more complicated. The S-400, despite its power, didn't stop the air battle. Why? The answer is simple physics, the radar horizon. No matter how powerful a radar is, it can't see through the Earth. By flying extremely low, hugging the jagged valleys along the line of control, PAF pilots used the terrain itself as a physical shield. The mighty S-400's eyes were essentially blindfolded by the mountains. This single fact highlights a crucial lesson. Technology is only as good as the environment it operates in, but the challenges didn't stop there. India operates a gold-standard fleet of jets, state-of-the-art Rafales, workhorse Sukhoi 30 MKIs and upgraded Mirages. Yet we faced a hidden crisis, a kind of digital Tower of Babel. You see, our Sukhois speak Russian, our Rafales speak French. Our homegrown Tejas speaks its own proprietary language. These systems are like black boxes. They don't share high-fidelity data with each other in real time. This created a critical lack of interoperability, a weakness the adversary exploited. Contrast this with Pakistan's Link 17 system. It was the most underrated player of 2025. This homegrown Hive Mind allowed their American F-16s to talk seamlessly to the Chinese J-10Cs. They created a unified digital network, while our top-tier fighters were flying in digital isolation. This communication breakdown led to initial losses that could have been avoided. It wasn't about the quality of the jets. It was about their inability to speak a common language. For years, the French Meteor missile was the undisputed king of air-to-air combat. Its powerful ramjet engine gave it a massive no-escape zone, far larger than any competitor. But in the skirmishes of this Operation Sindoor, the Chinese-made PL-15, carried by the J-10C, completely changed the equation. PAF used a chilling tactic known as the silent kill. Here's how it works. A J-10C would fly towards our fighters with its own radar completely turned off, appearing as a ghost. Meanwhile, a high-flying AWACS aircraft, hundreds of kilometers away, would paint the Indian Rafale with its radar and feed that targeting data to the J-10C. The J-10C then launches its PL-15 missile, which flies most of its path silently. Only in the final seconds does the missile turn on its own seeker to lock on. By the time the Rafale pilot's warning system screams, the missile is already too close to evade. While our brave pilots were grappling with these complex data sync issues and new enemy tactics, our domestic media was fighting a completely different war, one of fiction. Real patriotism isn't about shouting, it's about auditing. The lesson of Operation Sindoor is that we must prioritize the ODL project and the AMCA. We need a digital glue that binds our fleet into a single unit. And looking ahead, the challenge becomes even more daunting. If the IAF struggled with the PAF's networking capabilities, the threat from the north, from China, is an order of magnitude higher. Let's say we have the next $10 billion to spend. Should we use that money to buy another 114 advanced foreign fighter jets? Or should we invest that same amount in perfecting the software, the data links, and the networking architecture that will allow our current formidable fleet of over 500 fighters to actually fight as one unified force? The choice we make will define our security for the next 50 years. What do you think is the right path forward? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.